In his Prague clinic in the 1930s, a young Dr. Hans Selye often saw patients who looked and felt ill, but he couldn't find a reason for it. So he would prescribe rest, better diet, a little exercise, and the patients would get better. Over the years, Selye realized that the mysterious illness was stress, the result of overwork, of emotional overwhelm, and that the cure was regular self-renewal. As you watch the video, ask yourself, which areas in your professional and personal life could use more renewal?
What you doing?
See, I'm sawing firewood.
Must be pretty tired.
I am.
How long you been sawing?
2-3 hours.
Oh, you must really be beat.
Yeah, I am.
Saw must be pretty dull by now. Why don't you stop and sharpen the saw?
Because I'm too busy sawing.
The metaphor of sharpening the saw represents your commitment to preserve and enhance the greatest asset you have, you. Whether or not we sharpen the saw affects the quality of our work, our productivity, our overall sense of satisfaction in life. It affects the quality of our relationships and the quality of our decision making. As you consider your own efforts to sharpen the saw, consider these 4 assumptions. In the physical dimension, assume you've had a heart attack in the last month or so. How would you approach exercise and nutrition? In the mental dimension, assume that your knowledge and skills will be obsolete in 2 years. What new learning avenues would you explore? In the spiritual dimension, assume that you have a year to live. What legacy would you want to leave? In the social emotional dimension, assume that everything you say about people will be heard by them. How might you choose your words differently? Many people think that time is the biggest barrier to sharpening the saw in these 4 dimensions. Don't let lack of time be your excuse. We may only spend a few hours sharpening the saw in a week, which is made up of 168 hours. But those few hours will dramatically increase the effectiveness of every other hour of the week. Sharpening the saw actually saves time. So take time to sharpen the saw every day to win the daily private victory. It's at the very heart of your overall effectiveness.